Hello YouTube. Alright, so I've been doing a lot of sadder reaction videos lately, and Black Suit Matt needs a break. This morning I found myself reviewing my whiteboard list of songs to try to figure out what to react to next that wouldn't make me cry. But I was also thinking about some of the recent reactions I did. One of those was a baby metal song, and I do like me some baby metal. But my favorite baby metal song is their song with Electric Callboy. And then I started thinking about Electric Callboy. So that's when I go onto Electric Callboy's YouTube channel, and what do I see? But them performing a live version of the Sum 41 song, Still Waiting, with Deryck Whibley. Now I know Electric Callboy did a cover of this song about 8-ish months ago, but there's always something about doing a live version of a cover song with the original artist that just, it scratches some kind of itch deep inside my brain. Now I'll be honest, I'm not a huge punk rock guy. I like punk rock plenty, sure, but I've never really sought it. Now that said, I grew up in the 90s and 2000s, an era where you couldn't turn on the radio or the TV without seeing Sum 41 or Green Day or Blink-182. So I've heard plenty of Sum 41. I've heard plenty of Still Waiting. I know what a high energy punk rock song it is. And the fact that Electric Callboy is going to do a live performance of it with Deryck, I'm almost scared about how amped this is going to get me. So this is our mission today. Listen to a song that is just super hyped, high energy, and just enjoy it. I'm a huge advocate of leaning into grief when you need to. It is important to sit with the sadness when you need to sit with the sadness. But just like anything in life, it's about moderation, and you can't stay there for too long. If you're like me and you've been sitting with the sad for maybe just a little bit too long, let's pull ourselves out of it today. So as always, before we start, the quick mental health check. If you're not doing okay mentally, especially if you feel like you might hurt yourself or somebody else, stop this video and go get help. Find a trusted friend, family member, medical provider, or reach out to your region's suicide and crisis help service. This world is a better place with you in it, and I'm so happy you're here. Alright y'all, volume is cranked. I've got my brand new red, white, and blue raspberry monster, not a sponsor, and one last little drinky poo of caffeine before we start. Alright y'all, no more waiting. It's time for Still Waiting.
Good to be here! Make some noise for Deryck from Sum 41!
So am I still waiting for this world to stop fading? Can't find a good reason, can't find them to believe in.
Go! Let's go!
Whoa, 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 whoa. My brothers in Jesus Christ, oh my God. Alright, so this is precisely what I was hoping this would be. The same tempo, the same energy, the same power as the original. And I really feel like having Deryck on the stage as part of this is contributing to that. Not only that, but I'm pretty sure that's Sum 41's drummer actually doing the drumming on this track too. But just like with all the other Electric Callboy collabs I've heard, they're also putting their own unique identity into it. To hear a punk rock song that I grew up listening to mixed with metalcore screaming, this is healing something inside teenage Matt's heart. I'm really glad that they put some extra production quality into this as well. Sometimes when you listen to live performances, they just don't really sound good, and this is not the case with this track. And just the lights and the red confetti, I hope every person in this crowd knew how lucky they were to be a part of this that night.
Now we standing? We're the first ones to jump in line. Have a step for what we believe in. No choose left to stop the bleeding. Will we take that? It's your door to see through the sickness. Tell me, what would you say? I'm saying it's time to. So am I still waiting for this world to stop hating? Can't find a good reason. Can't find no to believe this. Yes, let's find a rhythm. Time will make things better.
Okay, the way they did the second verse was so cool. They injected even more of that Electric Callboy identity into it. I love how diverse Electric Callboy is. It's like a crazy orgy of metalcore and techno and pop. I gotta give huge props to Sum 41 for being so pliable with this. Sometimes when a big band does a cover of another big band's song, the original artist can be very protective of their work. And I totally understand that. Like, it's a very personal thing when you create stuff. So for Deryck and the boys to show this level of flexibility and trust in Electric Callboy to do the song justice, this is exactly the type of collaboration we needed for this. And this might sound a little stupid, but having watched so many of Ren's music videos now, I'm paying way more attention to the cinematography. A lot of times with well-produced live performance videos, it's just like cameras on booms and drones and stuff. It's kind of made to make you feel a little bit more like you're in the crowd, which is cool. Like, there's nothing wrong with doing it that way. But instead they took this approach of just letting the cameraman be on stage and sort of organically move and flow with all these performers. They put a lot of trust in whoever's holding this camera, and he did a fantastic job. It's a little bit less like being a John Doe in the crowd and more like being a fly on the wall. Very, very smart creative execution.
So am I still waiting for this world to stop hating? Can't find a good reason. Can't find no to believe this. Yes, let's find a rhythm. Time will make things better. I feel so alone. Can't tell myself, and no one knows that that's what that's to me.
We love you!
What have we done? We're in a wall that can't be won. This can't be real, 'cause I don't know what to feel. Oh, what have we done? We're in a wall that can't be won. This can't be real, 'cause I don't know what to feel. So am I for this world to stop hating? Can't find a good reason. Can't find out to believe. So am I still waiting for this world to stop hating? Can't find a good reason. Can't find out to believe. Thank you guys so
Holy
much.
shit, thank you so much!
My only problem with that song is how criminally short it is. That was synergy at its finest. Oh, and getting a little breakdown at the end like that. I can definitely say that Matt's whiteboard of justice did not let him down today. This was in many ways the perfect antidote for me. The timing, the pacing, the energy, the emotion. A complete 180 from the last 5 sad songs that I did. As always, I would love for you guys to drop a comment and let me know what you thought of this song. And thank you for being here. I appreciate you giving me a few minutes out of your day. That's it for today. I'll see you guys on the next one. And in the meantime, as always, please take care. And remember to love yourself.